Welcome to my first video about rock music, and in today's video we're going to be ranking every single band's debut or first song. Well, not every single band because that'd be impossible, but I found 50 of my favourite bands and got every single one of theirs first song and then ranked them. So 50th place, we've got the Black Keys with their song Busted, and this song is not good, which is why it's 50. Yes, out of all the bands, they've got the worst debut song. But in 49th, I'd say it's a bit more interesting, actually. Fleetwood Mac got 49th place. It's got a really, really weird song called My Heart Beats Like a Hammer, and it's really strange, and it's nothing like Fleetwood Mac at all, which is why I put it there. 48th is actually a bit sad. It's Pink Floyd, because I really like Pink Floyd, but their song Arnold Lane, their first song, it's not very good. It's just a bit boring, really. Now, 47th is a very, very interesting one, I'd say. Out in LA by Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's a really strange song, and it's very short, and let me show a little bit of it. Yeah, and it basically goes like that for the entire 2 minutes of the song. It's just kind of rambling about LA. And it's a very strange song, to be honest. But in 46, we've got The Offspring with their song I'll Be Waiting. Now, it's not a horrible song, this one. It's just a bit... The lyrics don't match the song, I don't think. Not the lyrics, sorry, the melody, I think you'd say it. It just doesn't match the song. Yeah, okay. 45th, we've got She's So High by Blur. And this one is a bit strange again. It's quite a long song and it's quite boring because it's quite repetitive. Yeah. In 44th, we've got a Black Sabbath with Evil Woman, Don't Play Your Games With Me, which I found quite boring, to be honest. Also, it always shocked me how early Black Sabbath started. They made their first album in 1970. That's the same year as Let It Be by the Beatles. That always shocks me. Anyway, 43rd is Love Buzz by Nirvana. Now, this is actually a cover of another artist. Let me check which artist it was. Yeah, and I think it's not horrible. It's just a bit repetitive. And yeah. 42nd, we've got Toto, which is had their song Georgie Porgy. Yeah, we can tell why this film didn't do that well. 41 is R.E.M. with Radio Free Europe, which is just not that interesting. And by the way, with a lot of these songs, not this one specifically, but a lot of these songs, it doesn't have a direct or obvious first song. A lot of the bands are a bit like that. And now I'm not going to say them because they'll spoil the ones that come further on. But a lot of the bands are really annoying to find their first song because they don't have a real first song. And also, a lot of bands did EPs and demos before ever making anything official, so technically some of these bands don't have really their first song available to hear. And also, if I can't really get their first song, what I usually do is just take the number one track on their first album. Anyway, in 40, which is what I've done here, which is Fall Out Boy in 40th with honourable mention. Now, this song isn't absolutely horrible, it's just something feels off about it, and I don't like it that much. 39th, we've got Blue Oystercult with Transmaniacon. Yeah, Transmaniacon MC. Anyway, it's quite a strange song, this one, and I found it again a bit boring, but it's alright. It's not a horrible song. In 38th now, we actually got Metallica. Now, Metallica's one of my favourite bands, but their song Hit the Lights isn't great. I was expecting it started off quite good, but it just feels like a lot of forced screaming. It's the kind of song that feels like it's pushing it, it's trying too much to be heavy, because it's not happening naturally, and I'm not a big fan of it. In 37th, we've got Regular John by Queens of the Stone Age. It's a regular song. It's not that good, to be honest. In 36th, we've got Trapdoor by 21 Pilots. Now, it's not a bad song. It's just a bit strange, and it doesn't work that well, I don't think. In 31st, we got Imagine Dragons with I Need a Minute. Now, I didn't even know they made music before Night Visions, but they actually were going even in 2009, which is when I Need a Minute was made. And yeah, it's quite a decent song. 34th is AC/DC with Can I Sit Next to You, Girl. It's very strange, to be honest, but I don't think it's absolutely horrible. Like, they've honestly got some worse songs that got more famous. Like, in my opinion, TNT is quite an annoying song that got famous. I'd honestly rather listen to this one than TNT. Okay, 33rd, we've got ABBA with People Need Love. Quite a corny song, to be completely honest, but it's not horrible. In fact, I kind of enjoy it. In 32nd, we've got Judas Priest with Rockarola. Yeah, it's an interesting song coming from Judas Priest. It's not the kind of thing you'd expect from them, but it's not actually that bad. I kind of enjoyed it. 31st, we've got, well, some people won't say that this is a rock band, and really they're not, but Coldplay, I do like them. Honestly, you could say that for Imagine Dragons and 21 Pilots as well. I don't care that much, to be completely honest. Coldplay in 31st, Brothers and Sisters, and I didn't even know, again, they made music before Parachutes, but this song is actually from 1999, and I'm pretty sure they had songs before that as well, but this is the earliest one that I could find. Brothers and Sisters, it's not a horrible song, it's just a bit inconsistent, I'd say. In 30th place, we've got Green Day with At the Library. Again, that's definitely not their first song, but it's the earliest I could find. At the Library is a chaotic song, to say the least, but I actually enjoyed it, to be honest. 30th place, boom, done. 29th is quite interesting and a bit strange of a song by The Pretenders. It's Stop Your Sobbing, and I enjoyed it. I think it's a good song. But there's one part, well, I'll show you. And the thing is, that's kind of the main part of the song, but I rather the verse and the halfway through the chorus, and then I kind of lose it there, and then it goes back to normal. So, again, bit inconsistent, but I like this song. I like it. In 28th, we've got Linkin Park with One Step Closer. Now, I think this is one of the most popular first songs, except the top three. I'd say the top three are big songs, so watch till the end to find those. So yeah, Linkin Park's One Step Closer in 28th. I like it. There's nothing much to say about it. It's just classic Linkin Park, I think. Now, 27th is a bit more interesting. Come On by the Rolling Stones, and it's just one of those songs that make you want to smile. It's just, let me give you a little listen. So yeah, I like that song. 26, it's kind of the same year actually. Led Zeppelin with Good Times, Bad Times. Quite a famous song, and I like it. In 25th, we've got Snow Patrol with a confusing song. It really confused me what their first song was, but I think it's this one, Starfighter Pilots, and it's quite unusual, but I like it. 24th, I think this song is exactly what a first song should feel like. So this is Biffy Clyro, quite an underrated band, I think, with a song Just Boy. And it's exactly what a first song should feel like, because it's a good song. I like this song, which is why it's 24th place. But the problem with it, it's just unpolished and a bit messy, which is why I think it's the perfect first song. It's how a first song should feel like. Bit messy, bit like inconsistent kind of thing, but still good song. Okay, 23rd, Iron Maiden, and I honestly didn't know this, but Bruce Dickinson, the singer after the first album, he didn't sing in the first album, so it really caught me off guard when a random person started singing. That random person is this random person, by the way. And it's actually quite good, this song, Running Free, and yeah, I enjoyed it. 22nd, Sway by Ocean Colour Scene. By the way, I'm going through these a bit quicker now because I'm wasting a lot of time. Anyway, Sway, good song. Yeah, I like this one. 21, Puerto Rico by Blondie. This one is actually quite a nice song. Yeah. Now I think we're going into top 20, where all of these songs I'd listen to like quite often, properly. So in 20th place, we've got Kaiser Chiefs with Oh My God. And yeah, I like this song. This is quite a good song. And it's classic Kaiser Chiefs, I think. It's obviously their first and most popular album. In 19th, we've got Guns N' Roses with It's So Easy, a strange style of Guns N' Roses, but yeah, it's quite a good song, I'd say. Then in 18th, we've got Kings of Leon with Red Morning Light, and this is definitely a good song, and it's classic Kings of Leon. I think it's their exact sound. They've not changed a bit since the start, but that's kind of a good thing, I think. They've got their style, and it's good. By the way, if you've not seen your favourite band yet, keep watching, because yeah, you want to see where your favourite band goes. Yeah, because this is definitely not a trick for audience retention. No, I'm just joking. If your band has not come up yet, keep watching to see where your band comes, if it's even there. And if it's not there, I don't like it. I'm joking, I've probably just not heard much of their music. Anyway, 17th, Fall Out by Catfish and the Bottlemen. It's a great song, I think, this one. And yeah, not much else to say about it. 16th, The Stone Roses, I Wanna Be Adored, one of their most famous songs, I think. In fact, it might be their most famous song. And yeah, I really like this song, I'd say. It takes a long time to get into it, but that's the point of the Stone Roses. They are that sort of band. Their music tells a story, and it's good. 15th, Foo Fighters, This Is a Call, and yeah, I like this song. It's great. 14th, For My Sake by Shinedown. This is an epic song, and I really, really enjoyed it. 13th, the classic band Queen. They've got their song Keep Yourself Alive, and you know what? I like this song. In fact, I really like this song. It's just so jolly. And it's not very often I use that word. In 12th, we've actually got The Doors. Now, I don't know The Doors very well, but their song Break On Through to the Other Side is just so good. I love this song. Okay, 11th, we've got The Eagles, or just Eagles, with Take It Easy. Now, this is one of their most famous songs, and I didn't know it was their first song. So, well done, because this is a great song. I love this song. It's really, really good. Okay, 10th. Now, I'm pretty sure this isn't their first song, but it really confused me. I don't know what their first song is, to be honest. But Aerosmith, some sources say that it's this song, some say it's the others. Anyway, Dream On, one of their their most famous song. And it's a great song. It's so good. It's epic. And it's great if that's their first song. Okay, 9th. In the top 10 now. Actually, the last one was top 10, but I didn't notice. So, top 10 now, we've got, in 9th place, The Beatles with Love Me Do. That's a great song. I think it's got quite a similar vibe to the Rolling Stones. It's just got that nice little sound to it. The 60s sound. Okay, we've not got that much to go, but in 8th place we've got Pearl Jam with their song Alive. Alive is kind of an epic song. It's long and it's great. And yeah, I really like this song. It grew on me. The first time I'd listened to it, I didn't like it, to be completely honest. But it grew on me, and now I really like this song. It's a great song. Okay, in 7th place, we've got Out of the Black by Royal Blood. Now, this is not a very known song, I don't think. But it's really good, I think. I really, really enjoy this song. So in 6th place, we've got Henrietta by the Fratellis. Now, I've put this unusually high, but it's just such a... Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but Henrietta is such a good song. I don't know, I really like this song. Anyway, in 5th place, we've got my favourite band in the entire world. We've got Muse. Yes, Muse. I don't know exactly their first song. Some say it's Sober, and I just didn't know what to go with, so I went on their first song from their first album, Sunburn. This song is spectacular. It's so good. And what I love most about it, it's got that sound to it. It's that dark, grungy sound, and I love it. Okay, 4th, we've got Arctic Monkeys with I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor. So what I love most about this song is how it can make the verses as good as the chorus, because, you know, a lot of songs you're listening to the verse and you're like, okay, let's get to the chorus now, but every single part of the song is exciting. Like, you know, the verse is exciting and the chorus is exciting, and that's why I think the first place on this list will be so high, because I love number 1 as well for doing that same thing. But we'll get to that after number 3 and number 2. Because in third place, we've got Runaway by Bon Jovi. Their debut song was one of their best songs. I think I've not finished ranking the Bon Jovi songs yet, but at the moment it's top 5, you know. It's absolutely amazing, this song. And it really shocks me how they managed to make this on their first try. I think it's their first anyway. They probably had some music before then. But the thing is, nothing compares to number 2 for having, you know, exploding into being the best immediately. Because this song was their first song and immediately became one of the most iconic songs of all time. Okay, I'm bragging it up a bit now, but I think it's Mr. Brightside is that good. Because did you know The Killer's first song was Mr. Brightside, and it immediately became one of the biggest rock songs of all time. Probably the biggest indie rock song of all time. So yeah, it's really, really good, but you already know everything about Mr. Brightside, so I'll skip to number 1, which is Oasis with Supersonic. And like I said about I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor, it makes the verse and the chorus, like, really good as well. So I really enjoyed this song, and it's been one of my favourite songs since I heard it, basically, and I heard it years and years ago. So yeah, 50 songs. The Black Keys, unfortunately, had the worst. And I like the Black Keys, by the way. There's no hate to them for having a bad first song. In fact, if something, that just shows that you start rubbish and then get amazing by the end. Anyway, in first place, we got Oasis. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. And if you enjoy my content, subscribe. See you next video. Goodbye.